visuals. Well, it doesn't fucking matter. It's recording on Tony's end, so who cares?
Oh,
Indeed.
man.
Indeed.
Indeed, the website. I tell you, man, you can apply for jobs on Indeed all the fuck you want, but you know what? You'll only get emails from them saying you should apply for this too.
Yeah.
You
Absolutely.
should also just hear nothing back from this person.
Yep. Apply
Totally good
to
use of time.
24 jobs and not hear back from any of them.
Have fun.
Indeed.
Yeah, dude. Indeed, it's fun.
Or
Jesus
Monster
Christ.
or Glassdoor. Sorry, I'm trying to get back to the notes.
Monster Blaster.
Oh, I just want to fucking kill myself instead of doing this podcast right now, to be honest. I can't fucking see either of you guys, but it is whatever.
Yeah,
Who
that
fucking cares?
does
I'm coming in crystal clear to y'all. You can just see me perfectly.
Absolutely
Yep.
crystal clear to me. No, yeah.
It's bizarre.
What a bizarre. Huh?
Oh, motherfucker.
Tis bizarre.
Bro, some of the people that follow me are the weirdest fucking looking people I've ever met in my entire, or not met, but seen in my entire fucking life.
Yeah, describe them to us in vivid detail.
They're just like fat and gay, a lot of them.
Oh,
Just a lot of them are fat and gay, it seems like.
Nice.
Which is fine, because I'm technically kind of both those things. But, it's just a lot of people, a lot of fat, gay, not so attractive motherfuckers that just are constantly talking to me. And also people like, I had to block someone recently who was just like, kiss me. Like responding to a question I uploaded, like, what's wrong with this? How do I fix this? And they're like, kiss me?
It's like,
And I'm
okay.
like, you're ugly. Get the fuck away from me.
Gee.
Yeah.
That's a little
Try-
bit savage.
That's, you went savage mode a little bit.
It's wild. When people see that you have like over 1,000 followers, they will just say whatever they want because they're like, oh, there's no way he'll ever read this. And it's like, people with millions of followers read their DMs.
I
don't
read
know.
every single DM that's sent to me. So if you haven't gotten a response, it was completely intentional. I don't want to respond.
Yeah,
to it.
literally, I was watching a fucking documentary about F1, right? A fucking F1 driver, and he was talking about how like social media posts, like a comment on one of them got under his skin, and like those fucking people read what is said online about them. You think someone with 9,000 followers doesn't, even 1,000, any number really, like
Right.
they're gonna see it. Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing of just like, it's the dissonance of just like, even people that like listen to bands that I'm in, like none of the bands that I'm in are that remarkable as far as how many people know who we are, but people will still be just like, I don't think you guys will ever read this, but I'm like, it's our personal email. Like, it's like,
Wow.
It is not an agent's name. It's not a manager's name. It's ourband@gmail.com. Who do you think's going to read it? Like,
That's just because they don't think millennials check their emails, which admittedly I'm pretty bad at.
we're the only age group that does. I don't get where the fuck that would come from. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, my boss does not check his email at all. He's like, if you want to get in touch with me, you got to text me.
You gotta send a pigeon. You gotta send a pigeon or fucking, I don't know, Xerox. Is that something that people do in an office situation?
Yeah.
I think that is a thing.
Faxing copies. And
I'm like,
things
you're the
that.
CEO of the company.
It's like,
Can't get in touch with you through email?
going forward, if you would like to discuss something with me, you need to Xerox your ball sack and send it in. That way I know you're
Some more
serious.
shit. Yeah, I
Because-
don't know what the fuck is up with Zoom because I just ran an internet speed test and I have 900 megabit per second internet, so I should be fine. So it's clearly Zoom's fault or Boss Nass eating.
No,
pussy in the
100%.
background's fault.
Well, I just got an update. Like, I logged in and said it had an update, and now that I updated, I'm getting Tony freezing. So I think that they fucked. There's something fucked up in the update.
Yeah, Max, you've been looking at your second monitor this entire podcast. I have not seen you move once, so that's what kind of vibe I'm on. That's what kind of frustration time I'm on, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully this is just easy to edit and that we get all the footage we need to produce a podcast episode this week because it's making me want to fucking kill myself being the one that edits this, watching all this. But anyways, Tony, shut the fuck up real quick. Shut your goddamn mouth.
I will. I'm sorry.
I forgot something. Can I be honest with you?
Please do be.
Forgot to introduce the podcast.
Fuck. Shit.
Full.
Bitch.
Folk. Yeah, man, listen. Ladies and gentlemen, non-binary motherfuckers, whatever the fuck is listening. All right, I don't give a fuck what you are. I don't give a fuck what you are, man. It is Monday, August 9th, 2021. That's right, you stupid fuck. Welcome back to another episode of Woke and Boke. Episode Episode 97 to be exact. I am your very annoyed but still present, still churning out eps host, Connor Boyd. What is up? It's me.
Hi.
You already know what the fuck is going on. I'm out here. We're chuckling, we're chatting, we're having a good time. You may know me from TikTok, you may know me not from that. Whatever, I don't give a fuck. See me on the street, say, "What's up, boss?" I'll say, "What's up?" back. That's all there is to it. I'm also always joined by my best friends from the great gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. Of course, we have the long-haired hippie man, Max Sanza himself, on the show today. Max! How you doing, you fuck? How you doing?
Long-haired
What's up,
hippie
dude?
mustachio.
I fucking sassed my boss, dude. What's up,
Yes. How did that... So break that down for us real quick.
dude? No,
us
it
a
was just a
little preview.
situation where, in the moment I wanted to say something about the way that he was interacting with another employee, and then after the fact, I was like, you know what,
said-
man? I hit him with the text at like 12 in the morning. You know what, dude? That was some asshole shit right there. And
Damn.
yeah.
Did he call you? Did he text you back? Or did you...
He texted me back. I wasn't dealing with it. I was like, I'm not.
Was it excuses and shit, or was he taking ownership?
No, it was a little bit of excuses, but it seems like today he's changed his tone. So
Yeah, I know that those fools definitely, if you say something, they're going to listen because you are only going to say something if it's necessary. So,
yeah, I do. Yeah, it takes a lot.
well, that's pretty
But
dope.
anyway,
Well,
hi.
hi.
I'm a
That's
badass.
good.
I'm the badass of the
No,
podcast.
you,
are
that's
cool.
good. And we should talk about telling our bosses off as well soon.
yeah.
Also joined is the guy who has the least amount of technical, physical, or mental problems out of any person you've ever met. This is, well, actually not physical. My boy is injured in several ways, but
Yes, that's true.
Tony Harrop is also on the show today. Tony, what's up?
Yo, what up, Puddin' Pop?
Don't call me that. And thanks for recording the episode
welcome.
on your end. It says Connor Boyd, which is frustrating because that's my name.
Not today. Stupid dumb asshole.
Anyways, every week we get together and we catch up on the latest and shit like video games, current events, movies, music, manga, anime, pussy, whatever, and more. Subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us on Spotify if you're not already doing so. If you are following us on Spotify, take a look at our YouTube. Give us a sub because there's about 1,800 Spotify listeners that I know of. Like actually followers. So if you could subscribe to our YouTube, we'd appreciate that because we only get about 100 views at ep, and we only got about 400 followers or subscribers. So would appreciate if those numbers went up. If there are more of you, if not, relax. I'm not talking about you, you
Take it
fucking
easy.
cunt. Also, feel free to join our Discord as well. It's popping. It's thriving. I haven't taken a look at it in months, but we gave people mod authority and they're building shit with it, I guess. So enjoy that.
Good folks.
Also, you can follow us on Twitter at Woke and Boke Pod, POD. at on Twitter and Instagram at Welcome Boke Podcast to get updates on the podcast every week, and reach out to our Gmail, welcomebokepodcast@gmail.com, with your questions, comments, and suggestions, and we will read them on the show. And links to all these are listed in the show description. Fellas, welcome back.
Hey, we're
Thanks.
here.
Welcome the
Alive.
fuck back. It's nice talking to two pictures, but whatever.
Hey
We're
man,
out
it's just call me Mario 64. One of the paintings on the wall.
There you go.
Damn.
That's
There you
true.
go.
That's about how animated both you are on my screen right now, but that's okay.
Hell yeah, dude. I was playing Sonic Adventure 2.
I heard.
It was frustrating. That game is frustrating because
Why is that?
it was made for children, because as an adult who knows how to play video games and is coordinated and knows how to play them, that game doesn't respond how you want it to. And it's Sonic, so he's moving, and you should be able to do this kind of shit
Right.
with no issues. But it's, the game plays by its own rules. So it's, it's one of those things where you've got to learn to play the game, not learn to play the game, not learn to play the game.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I know exactly what you mean by that.
Cheese it.
I'm just making sure that my work email does not have the name on my Zoom right now as it's as the name for work. I'll probably double check that later. Because when I signed into this one, it had the faded background, which made me think, is this my work account that I just changed that name to? But I unclicked the remember this name for next time, so
there you go.
I think I'm probably Gucci.
You'll probably be fine. But I mean, after hours, I love going through my Zoom contacts and just looking at everyone's names. I just love. It's my favorite form of social media. My favorite news feed.
Also, imagine hopping into a meeting for work and someone just seeing that.
Yeah,
that could be a problem. Also,
that could be an issue. It could be.
Yeah, man. How have y'all been? How's your weekend been? Because yesterday I did some cool shit. Went out to Long Island with the Baggy Pants Films boys.
Nice.
And filmed some more stuff for that skit y'all have seen, which if you're watching this right now, you haven't seen it yet.
Exclusive.
Unless you're a close friend of mine. But it's going to be funny. I feel like what we shot, it's going to add a lot more context, like story-wise, to the beginning of it. So it's not like just like these 2 random minutes and then me just like showing up out of nowhere and just going off. It'll introduce me a bit more, but yeah, we filmed me doing a cannonball into like a completely still pool at like 240 frames a second on a 4K camera.
Fuck yeah.
It was one of the thickest cannonballs I've ever laid in my life. Just jumping off the side of a pool into the deep end. Classic. Really excited for that.
Fuck yeah.
A lot of funny lines, a lot of funny moments, a lot of funny Family Guy moments. Number 3.
A lot of split-second falls.
Yeah. A lot of good stuff there. I'm excited to see how that comes out.
Hell yeah.
That'll probably be the next thing I upload in the way of content.
What's the weather look like? Let's
I'm
see.
enjoying doing shit like that a lot more than I am like doing TikToks or anything. I feel like I've kind of like I've set up shop. I've got this audience. It's small, but it's mighty, and I can just kind of build on that doing doper shit. I feel like I don't really need to do the TikTok shit quite as much.
The bite-sized bits.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Dude,
TikTok shit I'll do, but like not very often.
I mean,
dude,
it doesn't take much.
Yeah. I feel like
stuff.
long form content is, well, it's obviously a dying art, but it's just like, it's something that I miss a lot. Of just like, here's a YouTube video. It's not someone else watching another YouTube video. It's not a music video.
Right.
It's not a top 10 list. It's not a review. It's not an unboxing. It's a short. It's something that someone made that wasn't Saturday Night Live or Jimmy Kimmel or fucking.
God, I hate Jimmy Kimmel. What a boring fucking
Such a
like
squirrely fuck.
little badger fuck. Hi, I'm Jimmy Kimmel. Welcome to the Jimmy Kimmel Show.
Today we have someone with way more charisma than me.
Yeah. Fuck Jimmy Kimmel. Fuck
sucks.
him, dude. Yo, speaking of fuck anyone, I have to be honest. Like, let me set this up for you. Let me just say this. I've been really annoyed with Kanye West these past couple years. He's been really annoying. He's been all hype and no substance. I don't care about kids he owes. Like, that's neat. He owes us a lot more than that to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a neat album. To me, it's 7 songs. Whoop-de-doo. That's like a good EP with Kid Cudi. They probably could have made even better shit than that, frankly.
Yeah, it doesn't redeem his existence.
No, it's not that good. I'm sorry.
No.
Like, you have to do more than just those stupid ass
It was
fucking
well
3-minute
timed.
songs.
If that came out 3 years earlier, it wouldn't have mattered. And if it came out right now,
If
no
it
one would
came
have
out
cared.
as an album with other tracks on it and had a whole idea behind it, I'd be excited. Whatever. Everyone just keeps going to that when I say, like, his last couple albums, his performance and music-wise the last couple of years has been not good. Anyways, this Donda shit, though. Yes, he's dragging it on and he's promising that his album's going to drop and he keeps pushing it back, whatever. But I have to say, the kind of performance art he's doing and the like aesthetics of what he's doing,
It's pretty funny.
I'm liking it a lot. I think it's really interesting. I don't think it's like he's genius or anything for what he's doing, but I do like that he's still like very artistically minded and conceptual. And I feel like if some of these track lists that I'm seeing for this are accurate, this could be like his next album, actually. Like after if Life of Pablo, if you want to think of that as his last album,
Yeah.
this looks like it's going to be the sequel to that, actually.
Yeah.
It will be the next Kanye album. So I don't know. Tentatively, I'm pretty excited. He previewed the song Hurricane, which I think actually released on Apple Music, which is like a song that he made with Ronnie J. The cool thing about that, and I'll play the snippets in a second. I mean, not to you guys, but I'll edit them in. This was like a sample from 2018 when he was going to make Yandi, or like 2019 when he was going to make Yandi, which sounds like this. And the new version sounds like this.
Whoa.
And I gotta say, yeah, whoa, right? Whoa. I gotta say, that's pretty fucking sick because the original version, I was like, this is crazy. I want to hear this. I want to like this. He could release it as is. And the new version sounds even crazier with like the chorus and shit like that. The choir, sorry.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm like tentatively, looking forward to what he has to put out. I feel like we'll get some good songs.
I thought he was. I thought he declared that he was like fully on the Christian stuff and made that. What was that last album called? Not yet.
Jesus is King.
Jesus is King. When was the last time you paid attention to like what he was actually doing, or is this something you've heard recently?
I mean, I knew when that album dropped, and then before that, he put out those 3. Right, there was like Kids See Ghosts. Yeah,
but that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, and then before that, it was Life of Pablo, right? So
that was longer than that. Kids See Ghosts and Yay are like 4 years ago at this point. 5 years ago.
They're like 2018.
No, those are from 2018. But
Yeah.
The Life of Pablo is from 2016.
Yeah. And then 2020 or
Well, no, it was 2019. He put out Jesus is King.
or 2019.
But
yeah.
it's like, yeah, there is some Jesus shit on this, but it seems like he's doing it a little bit different. It doesn't seem like it's quite straightforward gospel album bullshit. Like it seems like he's doing some interesting stuff. Listen, if his whole thing was about Jesus and God, that'd be fine as long as the song smack. I mean, he made Jesus Walks.
Yeah.
He made Jesus Walks. He can make a song about Jesus and make it fire. I don't have a problem with that whatsoever, but the goddamn songs better be good. The album better be good. I want to root for him as like this psychotic romantic kind of hero villain, but you got to be good. You got to actually get W's to fucking make me interested. So,
well, right, I mean, make something on the level of like, his early stuff that still is like relevant today from the 2000s.
I think. Max. No, you're fine. My thing with Kanye is if he just remains culturally relevant in the way that he presents his music, he can't really fail. And like, I mean that in the way of like, Kids See Ghosts, you can't really contextualize that. You can't really put that anywhere in the timeline of Kanye West's career. Like you can't really place it. It's just kind of there. Whereas I feel like Life of Pablo as a whole, like as an entire project, is just like I don't know. It's so fucking sloppy and all over the place, but it's also just so coherent in the way that it's presented. And I feel like that's just how he makes a record. And I don't think Kanye's goal is to just make a bunch of fucking singles. And I don't know. I feel like if he just makes a cohesive record, it's going to be good because his sensibilities and the resources that he has at his disposal, like you can't fuck it up if you do it right. Like, which is a stupid phrase to say, but I don't know. I think the amount of performative shit he's doing right now is like actually genuine. I don't feel like it's a fucking just a ploy, to just be like, look, I have this live stream. It's hilarious of just him working and just fucking doing push-ups and shit.
I like how he's just not talking.
Yeah, there's
if we get a lot more of that. That would be great.
Hear him.
Stop talking.
He's not a reality star anymore. Like, because he's divorcing Kim, and he's like, I don't know. I'm sure he got tired of a fucking PR person and fired him and said, no, I'm doing this again now.
Right.
I guarantee that's what happened.
Yeah, I like his mysterious side. I like hearing him talk. It's just like nowadays it seems like he's so mentally unwell that he doesn't even know what he's saying sometimes. Like
he can't articulate his thoughts.
He's also just like completely vacuumed in his own mind and world. Like it's just like he's completely isolated. I don't relate to hardly anything he says anymore, whereas I feel like I used to, but yeah, I don't know. Tony, what do you think?
I'm excited for an album. If the songs are good, they're good. I mean, there was like 2 good songs, or maybe just one off of that last album that I thought was, kind of a banger. And then I loved Kids See Ghosts, and then Yay had like 2 or 3 that I would listen to again probably. But I mean, you know me. I've never been like a big Kanye guy. When Life of Pablo came out, I was still like really cynical of Kanye, and I was like, this album doesn't even make any sense. But obviously, it was like way ahead of like, it like basically was like, I don't know, kind of predicted what the next like 5 years of rap would kind of be like, where it was just sort of like, I don't know, kind of just crazier and all over the place, and I don't know,
an identity crisis.
I really feel like 2016 was the peak of 2016, 2017 was the peak of this generation's sound for sure. In my opinion. Like, you look at all the shit that came out in 2016 and then all the shit that came out in 2017. It's just like, good God. Like, I mean,
Love is
Life
Rage
of Pablo,
2017.
Love is Rage 2. You had all the Young Thug projects. You had Futures projects, the Kanye album, the Drake albums.
Culture
came out 2017.
Yeah, it was before
Playboy
like the it's before I feel like the whole rap scene was like oversaturated with so many fucking rappers. It was like before all the, you know,
It kind of died with Extentacion, ironically. Like he was about to apex the entire sound into something a little bit like different, and then he just got killed.
Yeah,
I feel like he was gonna actually take the youth and bring them somewhere musically different, but now it's just like we're back to just raw rapping, just real hood people.
Yeah,
whatever you want to call it,
and then
whatever you want to say, real. I don't know.
You know, just the same fucking
Gangster
tropes.
rap.
Yeah. Because, dude, I liked it when it was just fucking people just yelling. Because that's like, that was the shit that I felt like hip hop was missing. And like Death Grips did to too weird of a degree. Like Death Grips took it and made it super inaccessible because it was just like, okay, here's aggressive hip hop that's not aggressive in that I kill people, but like aggressive in that if you hear this at a concert, you're going to start hitting people instinctually. Like it's like, it's not like people aren't going to go to your shows to flex. People are going to go to your shows to fucking get insane.
Death Grips was like, how do we make the hardcore genre for hip hop? That's not hardcore hip hop.
Yeah, and
Right.
noise.
That's not
Like,
hardcore hip hop.
yeah, like how do we turn hardcore noise into hip hop? And then, you know, yeah, like X and Ski and like, not that I was huge into Ski or really X for that matter. I mean, I had phases, but it's just like, that was what made them interesting to me was like just putting on like an X SoundCloud playlist and then like you hear like a metal song where he's just that sing, you know, the one with like the guitar singing intro that goes into like the fucking like big fucking rock metal part thing.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a SoundCloud song. I think it was it's probably on Spotify somewhere. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. There was actual versatility there, and it didn't feel phoned in, and it didn't feel
No, it felt
like
new. It was
industry
exciting. Like, I
cre-
remember hearing some of the more intense early SoundCloud Extentacion songs and be like, whoa, these sound crazy, actually.
Yeah. Suicide Pit was wild.
But what was I saying? Yeah, I mean, it's just, I think Academics made a post about this, which is what made me think of it. He was like, it's like the gangster rappers or what, the street rappers, hood rappers, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what's politically correct to call those rappers, but the rappers that actually sell drugs, etc., and are actually shooting people and whatever, they're just from that actual world.
Yeah.
Took over the clout rappers very quickly.
Yeah.
Because now, like, the most popular rappers are like NBA Youngboy still, Lil Durk, Lil Baby, Da Baby.
Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates is still
Kevin
huge.
Gates, sure.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like,
I mean,
What?
he's on the radio. Like
yeah.
you forget that the radio exists. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, he's more of a juggalo, I'd say. Not really a juggalo, but like a lot of that kind of demographic, I feel like gravitates towards him. But you forget that kind of shit is still like in
Yeah,
pockets.
I could see like Two Phones being like a Insane Clown Posse song.
Yeah, like
I got two phones, one for the plug and one for the load.
I got
just
two
Fago.
phones. I'm trying to look up XXL freshman 2021.
Because he was he was a freshman.
What the class is. Oh my god, this is the weirdest class I've ever fucking seen. Holy shit. I must have missed this year.
Yeah, I
this
couldn't
year's
tell you a
class? Yeah, I
single
didn't-
one.
I didn't know. I think I maybe knew like one or two of them.
So here's the rappers. Tell me which one of these you recognize.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Wow.
Moray. Let me know if you recognize them. We're gonna go through each one. Moray. Anything?
No.
No. Ian Dior. Don't
Yeah.
look at them while I'm reading these.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I won't pull it up. I know Ian Dior.
From what?
He's on. He features. I've heard his songs, but he features on that one song "Mood," which you've definitely heard. It's like, why you always in the mood? Walk around.
Right, there we go.
Cool.
There we go.
Do.
That's it. That's all it takes.
There you go.
Just getting a song like that. Lakia.
No.
Don't know her. DDG. Like, these rappers are starting to just name themselves gamer tags mixed with government agencies. Like, I'm FBI Toxic 13.
X.
Lethal
Free
Venom
Band
XX0.
Ignacio or something like that. 42 Doug. Okay, I've heard of 42 Doug.
That's two
I have
for me.
not.
Yeah,
You never heard of 42 Doug?
Yeah, we paid.
You've never heard of 78 Tucker 45?
Yeah. Yeah, you've never heard of
Never heard of 84 Tom?
You never heard of 78 Tuck?
88 Blickster Bob? All right, Ruby Rose. I've heard of her. She fucked Playboy Cardi back in the day. And then this is someone I truly have never heard of in my entire life. Blast with X for A. Blast. I was like, oh, you don't know Blast from Michigan? No, I don't.
That's the whole
Then
class?
we have Pooh Shiesty, who
I've
I
heard
am
of
a
him.
fan of.
That is so hilarious.
Have you heard of
name.
him?
Yeah. Pooh
Max?
Shiesty? I don't know. a single
I've heard the
song
name
by him,
before, but I
I've
couldn't
definitely
tell you a
heard
song.
Tony, you're talking on way too much. All right, one word answers maximum. Right.
My favorite song by him.
And then Toosii, who I've never heard of. Toosii. Never.
There's already that song, so it's like you can't really be.
Yeah,
be doing
Tootsie
that.
Slide on the moves. And that's named after a different Tootsie, so I don't know.
Exactly. It's just,
And then the last two I've heard of, Coi Leray and Flo Milli. I know both their songs. So
Yeah.
heard of
so-
Coi Leray.
so I've heard of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the 10. So 50% I've even ever heard of in my whole life, and I'm a fan of rap. So kind of a bizarre world.
It's there's just it's so fucking it's such an outdated thing. I don't
it makes no
XXL
sense.
freshman, you can't do it anymore because tomorrow someone could drop a song and it's gonna be the biggest song in the fucking world tomorrow. Like it could happen. And then XXL, by the time that freshman 2022 comes out, they're already on a fucking arena tour. And it's like, what's the fucking point?
That's been a thing though, because like who was on the class?
By the way, I'm listening to this Blast song, most popular one I could find. 14 million views on YouTube. Blast, Chosen, featuring Ty Dolla $ign and Tyga. Just the most mid fucking radio just bullshit. Ty Dolla $ign and Tyga, you put both those people on a track, I'm like, I know they're supposed to be lit, but
So,
just like
fucking
God,
Lil Pump
bullshit.
was on the 2018 one, and he blew up from I think Gucci Gang way before that, right, or something like that. So it's kind of like they'll come late to the party. They don't really care.
No,
Well,
it's
yeah,
all-
but that's
it's
the
all
thing,
bullshit.
is it's
There's
just
no,
like-
there's no like time limit. It's just whatever they fucking feel like doing.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like there's no real like weight to it anymore. That's what I'm kind of getting at. It's just like it's almost like, you know, you'll go back far enough for the XXL freshman and you can be like when like the class that like Kendrick was in, you're just like, oh, that's some serious shit. And just like I feel like, you know, time passes, but I just feel like it's becoming such a throwaway like sort of thing now. I don't know.
Yeah. Wait, Fabulous was in fucking Kendrick Lamar's. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. Meek Mill, Big Crit, Sci-Hi, Lil Twist, Yellow Wolf, Fred the Godson, Mac Miller, YG, Lil B, Kendrick Lamar, and Diggy Simmons. That's crazy. Lil B was in his graduating class.
Playboy Cardi's class was like looking back was really weak. Besides him and Boogie and X.
Well, he should have been in the one a year earlier, but he didn't have anything out.
That's another
yet.
example. Yeah, is that he was huge way before.
God, dude, ugly guy. Talk about whiffing your entire just career. Just like complete whiff meister.
2016 was when I think they really like hit their stride as far as relevancy went. Like, because
You mean when they peaked?
Yeah,
Or
no, I
they-
mean, I think that like that was the one that like made that entire like thing really like, I don't know, kind of not mean
Freshman
something.
class 2018. We got clout. Ski Master Slump God, Lil Pump, Smoke Perp, JID, Steflon Don, Blockboy JB, YBN Namir, Wi-Fi's Funeral, and Trippie Red. See, that year I actually think I had heard of every single person.
But dude, 2016, fucking Yachty, Designer, Dave East, Denzel Curry,
Yeah.
G Herbo, Lil Uzi, Dicky, Anderson Paak, 21 Savage, and Kodak Black. There's like two.
Yeah, that was the craziest year.
There's two in there that you don't think about, and that's Lil Dicky and probably either G Herbo or
Dave East. I've never heard of him.
Dude, all of these people. No. You don't get it.
Dave East is
All of these
pretty
people
cute.
on that are still going crazy right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anderson Paak, crazy. Yachty, crazy. Designer's maybe the least successful one out of all these people, and he's still pretty good.
Yeah.
G Herbo is huge still. I'm sorry. Yeah. G Herbo is still huge.
Dave East is huge.
Dave East is huge in New York.
Really?
You don't get it.
I
Dave
haven't
East
heard of
is
him.
like is great rap.
Isn't
And then
Kodak
Dicky
in
just has
jail?
a show.
Or did he get out?
Kodak just got
Yeah,
out.
Little Dicky has a show, like a very successful show, and
And that's what he needed
all
to
these
do.
guys are crushing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a super memorable.
Yeah, Kodak played
class,
Rolling
especially
Loud.
Uzi.
The one from the year before is like the opposite of that.
Yeah, it's like
Literally
it's the classic like Joey Badass kind of wave. Like, oh, this is like cool
Intellectual rap.
Right.
That's like the one
This is, like-
before. I don't even see Joey Badass. Oh no, he was
Fetty
2
Wap?
years before that. I'm talking about 2015 though. The only one I know is Fetty Wap, and then the other one, and I guess Gold Link I've heard of. Oh, Vince Staples is on there,
yeah.
but I don't know who Tink is. Tink,
Yeah. Shy
Shy
Glizzy.
Glizzy. That's a cool
OG
name. I don't know
Mako,
who that
K
is.
Camp.
Dead Loaf. I don't
Well,
know.
we're on the topic of music. We should talk about Cardi's performance at Lollapalooza.
Dog.
Which did you watch all that, Max, or what did you do?
Oh, I
'Cause
ripped
just
the
kind
whole
of scrubbed
thing.
through it for a second.
I ripped-
Really?
I just listened to the whole thing. I just put it on.
Beast.
Did he do Jump Out the House?
Oh, you bet.
Jump Out the House.
I think he
Jump
did
Out
the
the House.
whole lot of Red album. It seems like
He did like, yeah, he did like probably 16 of the songs. I
Did he
mean,
play
great.
any Die Lit songs that were crazy?
I think he just did Shoota. I think because I think Rolling Loud was mostly Dial-It, and then Lollapalooza was mostly Red. But he did do. But there was he did like cut a few songs off. Like if people if they just like weren't feeling it. Like I think Jump Out the House lasted for like a minute, and he was like, "Y'all ready for that one?"
Jump out the house. Jump out the house. I don't think that's anyone's favorite, honestly.
I always,
Yeah,
I
no.
always start at well, I don't know if that comes. I think that comes after Beano actually. But I was gonna say I always go to Beano because that's like one of my 2 favorite or 3 favorites. So I miss the first 3 songs a lot, and I forget how hard they go. But like Stop Breathing and
Dude, the way he opened up with Stop Breathing is...
Take my shirt off, right?
I take my shirt off in the house and beat. This shit was crazy.
Yeah, he goes dumb.
I take
in
my
that song.
shirt off in the house and breathe.
Yeah, bro. I mean, when the album dropped, I mean, I just knew that these songs were made for live, and that's why it didn't really like click at first. It's because it was really made for turning up.
I even go to the moon even though I think it's too short, but just like tell my shawty what's up. I guess I'm drinking my cup.
What's the
Duet.
Rockstar Made is good, but I feel like it has one of the weaker beats, But
Yeah.
like Beano has
kissing the
such a crazy beat.
Rockstar Made I like a lot because he's like, I'm in love with the drugs.
Yeah.
Kissing the cup.
Just
Just for that, it's an incredible song.
No, it's still a great song.
I'm making out with the cup.
I saw this thing that I was like morbidly curious about on YouTube. It was like a restructuring of Whole Lotta Red, where like they cut a few songs and they reordered it and then added a few transitions. And I was like, I'll check it out, see if the reorder is cool. And I was like, it opened with Control into Rockstar Made, and I was like, I like this, but they put like this weird like DJ fucking transition in it. I was like, that was fucking stupid.
I don't know about
That was
I don't know about
unnecessary.
opening with Control. I feel like
I do like it because it's kind of like
Kinda like long
that's
time.
kind of the shoota of the album.
Yeah.
Dude, I just think of how depressed off Molly I was when I think of that song. like because it's such a sad song to me.
Yeah.
It
Well, and
just
you
sounds
did
so
Molly
sad.
and we're listening to it, and it like brought you down.
Ever since I met you, got a minute of control. It just sounds like a song about someone like losing their soulmate.
Maybe what I'm saying is I can't change, but for you I do things. Like maybe get down on my knees and buy you a diamond ring or
something.
And I love how she's like, I mean, I just would maybe think about doing that. Probably, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we can maybe do it, but maybe not. That song reminds me of Trish. Metamorphosis. Okay.
Phosis.
That song. The lyrics in that song are I like. Like the song isn't my favorite song, but I love the lyrics. Like
Metamorphosis.
I'm not playing, yeah.
And the plane.
Should it be? Should it just camp? Should it be?
Like Morpheus.
Every
Should it be?
every fucking song has like a nugget or two of just like.
I like when he's just like, I feel like Morpheus. I feel like Morpheus.
I got my whole gang on some other
shit.
That's one of my
I'm in the
favorite
Twilight
perfect
Zone.
lines.
Nowhere near.
Oh god.
They can't understand me. I'm talking hieroglyphics. They can't understand me. I'm talking hieroglyphics. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what other songs can we talk about that are on that album? I mean, there's quite a few.
There's
Oh,
the
yeah,
24.
what songs did they cut? I'm curious about that on that remix thing.
I take my shit.
I wouldn't
let me
cut any of the
find
songs.
Let me. Well, it's fucking. But then of course you load up all the fucking. You load up all the fucking comments. Like, dude, this is so. I love how this goes. I'm like, you're all so fucking. Ridiculous.
You're all fake.
You're all
fucks.
14.
Die.
You're all fucking.
You're all such fucking losers with
Yeah,
no
let's see.
vision.
It's let's see.
Also,
Goes-
I'm a cootie.
so it has.
Draco loaded year 16.
It's I think. So they've got Control, Rockstar Made, Stop Breathing, Sky, Love You, I Hate You, Place, Go to the Moon, New Tank, Vamp Anthem, Miss the Rage, Die for Guy, New Neon, Metamorphosis, Feel Like Dying, and then that's it.
Oh, that's even better. You know what he says? He says Draco loaded Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese.
Did you take?
Draco.
Did that include Place?
Yeah, Sky. I don't see Sky on here.
My fall at the sky and I still can't feel nothing.
Oh, they fucking put Miss the Rage on it. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, Mr. Rage.
Dude, I hate Mario Judah. I hate Mario Judah now, like so much.
For doing that?
He's just so fucking annoying. I've
I hate
pulled a
that
180.
He's so good, but he's like such an annoying cunt. He's not going to be successful.
He's like not. He doesn't have
He'll be
the
successful.
original idea. Like I hate the fact that he's the
Right.
guy that he hops on he like steals a track and then people are like, yeah, dude, this is like the way better version. And it's like, no, it's not.
It is. That one is, but yes. I mean, it should be part of it.
You
Yeah,
know
but
Place?
But it's not. Yes.
Where he's like, whole lot of hoe, whole lot of red, whole lot of bitchy. Ain't it my
Dude.
best, I can't feel my face.
Dude, I had that version on this shit. Like I've been listening to that like a year before that song came out on this version. Because I had a fake whole lot of red version on my phone. Like,
Well, damn, I didn't know about
I
songs
got
leaked.
yeah,
yeah, no,
all
he's
these songs
got
were out
the-
before the album. This song is really good too. I wish this was on the album.
Damn,
I
gotta
don't
check
get
those
the
out.
like, oh, it's leaked, can't put it on the album. Just put it on the album
Put it
and
on
all
the
their
album.
songs also.
Just put it on the deluxe.
all.
Put the
Put it
leaks
on
on the
the album,
deluxe.
Bro, he's gonna put out in a deluxe a year later. I'm gonna kill him. Like, come on.
Fucking no, I love that in that Lala video though. He the pause in place is still there.
Oh, when they start the beat? And,
Yeah, like when it's live, it's just wah, wah,
We thought it was a mistake, but it's not.
wah,
I thought it was a mistake, but it's not. Yo, fellas, just got a brand new email from the Welcome Boke email. If
I
y'all
saw
wanna
that.
Read it with me.
Wow, super neat. Let's hear it.
This comes from Easton. It says, "Greetings, Bokers. Hope y'all are doing all right. I'm sure Trevor Moore's passing happened after the recording of this week's pod, but just wanted your guys' reaction to the news. Heard you mention Whitest Kids You Know in passing before. Just wondering what were some of your favorite skits. My friends and I would quote those for hours back in the day while playing Halo and Modern Warfare 2. Trevor Moore is part of the reason I'll cherish those moments forever. Truly a loss a lot of people weren't ready for. Keep up the sick work. Much love." Thank you, Easton. Yeah, that's a great email, and it came just in time.
Yep.
Yeah, by accident. He unfortunately has died. I don't know the details. They are still yet unknown. I know he left behind a couple kids, or at least one. I think he left behind a kid.
Yeah. And his wife.
Super
White
sad.
Kids.
I can tell you, Whitest Kids You Know, definitely love that show. I've seen probably every episode. It used to be on Netflix. It used to be on all kinds of shit. My favorite skits by far are the Abraham Lincoln ruining Hamlet skit.
Oh, yeah.
And
Gallon of
also,
PCP.
Yeah.
Gallon of PCP is funny. Gandalf Raping Day, also funny.
Oh, shit.
Very,
I recall one of the ones I liked was the one about beans. Can't remember the details of it though.
I also like the fake kids song where they basically explain how, like, they do like a fake like they do a video about how like the Bush and the Bush family caused 9/11 and stuff, but it's in like a kid's song.
Yeah.
Did they do the Grapist?
They kind
one,
of did
too?
that before Bo Burnham did that song.
Yeah.
Which is pretty funny.
The Grapist is one too, right?
Grapist. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an iconic one.
Kid beer.
Oh, the Grapist was like the classic, like that's when I found Whitest Kids You Know, is because like older kids were quoting the Grapist, and I was like, what is that? And I was like a freshman in high school.
Yeah.
Oh, the fucking
Classic
the,
quote.
The one in the office where they're doing the slow jerk, where he's just like he like goes to the other guy and he starts doing this. He's like, "Oh no! Oh, why are you doing that?"
It's funny. Yeah, it's funny stuff, funny times.
Very tragic.
What else was I gonna say? Oh, speaking of just like songs, Bo Burnham getting a little heat for his white women Instagram song I see on TikTok.
Really?
Yes.
Because that was like my favorite one in the whole fucking show. That one was fucking hilarious.
I get tagged in a lot of videos of people still upset about
This
white
you?
men making fun of. Yeah, exactly.
God damn
I
it!
still got a lot of people still mad at something I did literally for 2 days in January, which was dare to make fun of white women as a white man. That's like, white women are white supremacy's son. Like, I can make fun of my own son.
Yeah.
Like, that's the homie. Let me make fun of her. Like, I'm white supremacy. She's white supremacist. You know, supremastress.
Diet supremacy.
Yeah, so it's like, that's my homie to make fun of. So I get to make fun of white women. But you know what? A lot of people don't see that way. And Bo Burnham getting some flack for doing what? Literally just making fun of basic white women, which is something all people in the entire fucking world do. So you hate to see it. You hate to see Bo. There's this guy, Bo. He's hilarious. Started making these phenomenal YouTube parodies. His whole family thought he was gay. Things like this. Hilarious guy, Bo Burnham. Hate to see it. Hate to see the radical left media take him for granted.
Oh God.
Do you see that? Do you see Jeff Bezos gave Van Jones $100 million? You see that? Radical left Jeff Bezos. But yeah, anyways. I can't I haven't been able to see you guys this whole episode, so I'm like, I have no idea what vibe is going on. I mean, I can see Max more so, but Tony's been damn near frozen the entire time, mate. I really hope that the meeting was recorded a little bad.
Should be good. Should be good.
There you go, Victor.
But we'll see.
Did you put any head on that recording, by the way?
Any head?
Like, did you give a time before we clapped? Because editing wise, I like to have a little bit of time to lead up the music.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's
like we're in the shaft right now. We're like
probably got 10 seconds. Ooh. Not enough.
Let's start it over.
I don't know about
New
that.
New epi.
New Bepster. Anyways, yeah, man.
Dude, I saw Suicide Squad yesterday, and it was actually
Let's cap the show with that. Let's
Yeah.
hear what you thought of that.
the Suicide
We
Squad.
have a lot more stuff we can talk about, but we can save. I want to talk about the Olympics at some point, and this pig movie also. But
Did you watch it?
Absolutely.
I didn't. I
right,
didn't.
you
not
should.
Yet.
I mean, I could save Suicide Squad for next time if you want to talk about Pig or the Olympics.
No. Let's
No?
hear about it because I'm
wanna
actually
hear
excited to
Suicide
watch
Squad.
it. I've heard good things.
Yeah, no, it was actually. I mean, it's. I would say it's probably
Who made it?
DC's.
James Gunn.
Yeah,
Huh? Yeah,
James
yeah.
Gunn.
It's probably DC's best movie. You know, since this whole since Man of Steel came out, everything post Nolan's trilogy. You know, so by that standard,
Metric?
it might be the best DC movie since The Dark Knight, which is a big. Not to say it's anywhere near that fucking good, but because it's not great, but it's good and it's fun and it was enjoyable. It was kind of a mess. Like the pacing was super weird and the editing and there were just some weird choices. But overall, they
Not gonna lie, this looks pretty fucking dumb. I'm not gonna.
yeah, it was dumb.
front.
It was but it was it didn't take itself seriously. And it was there was actually quite a few pretty funny parts. Well thought out scenes and stuff like that were they actually we're okay, we're gonna make a comedy toned superhero movie, but we're actually gonna have some creative things that are funny rather than just relying on Joss Whedon type banter,
It's so funny the idea that I would go to a theater to watch this when it's just on HBO.
Yeah.
Who in their
Is
fuck?
it? I didn't know this
it
one came-
is.
yeah.
All the posters are only in cinemas and also HBO. And it's yeah, I'm never going to a theater again.
Fuck no.
You fucking losers.
Yeah,
Fuck
okay.
no.
Yeah, fucking,
Make that shit $2 and I'll go see it.
Black Widow underperformed in the box office, and I'm it's on Disney
No
Plus
shit.
for free.
Yeah, I'm not
Right? Or
going
is it-
to the box office.
Or do you have to pay
moron.
for it? I don't know if you have to pay for it or not.
I don't think you do.
I tried to find In the Heights because I wanted to hate watch that with the boys and couldn't find it for anything less than $30 to $20. So.
Yeah. So yeah, and consider this: if there's a digital version of the movie out, you can pirate it.
Right.
I'm not
Don't say
advocating
that.
for that.
Do
I
not
would
say
never do that.
Do not say that. Do not say that. I would never.
I would never do that. I couldn't. I
would
couldn't
never.
think. I couldn't dream of it. But I think in the world of hypotheticals, you could, but you
I
should.
also could not dream of it
No,
either.
I could never concept it.
Amen, amen, I say to you.
Dude,
Oh fuck!
what was I gonna say?
I don't know. Don't
Oh.
say anything. Let's end the
No,
episode.
wait. I was gonna say
Oh.
when I saw the movie, I saw some trailers. Right, the new
Oh,
the new James Bond looks insane. So I forget what it's called.
I am looking forward to it.
Jimmy Bimmy.
And then also seeing
Jerk another dick. I think it's
the,
called.
the new Batman trailer, seeing that on the big screen, I'm like, damn, this looks actually really fire. Just the whole vibe of it is just I don't know. It feels like an
You
actual.
could be in a dystopian open air prison with Tony, and he'd be like, "Did you try the new gruel at the kitchen the other day? They added some cinnamon to it. And it's actually pretty good." I'm like, "Oh, really, Tony? Yeah, I'm really hyped for the new gruel they're coming out with next year.
No, but
I'm
the point-
excited to eat some of
The
it."
point is, this doesn't feel or doesn't look like it's the same old gruel, whereas Suicide Squad did, but with
It
a ton,
is.
but
It
it had
still
a ton
is,
of
dude.
cinnamon in it. That's what Suicide Squad was the gruel, but with a whole 2-3 teaspoons of cinnamon in it. But this looks more like
I don't see that's the difference between I don't want
It feels
the gruel
closer-
or the oatmeal or whatever the analogy is at
if-
all.
No, but it feels
I don't want
closer
that
to the
type-
Nolan trilogy than it does anything that DC has put out since then.
Wow, and I feel closer to death than I ever have in my whole life because I'm aging every second of my life.
Well, you know what?
It feels closer to the Nolan film. It's like, but they made those. They made those already. We don't need anything close to them. They're there. They did it.
I don't think it's
Do
going to
something
be
different.
those things. I think it's going to be something different. I don't know. Hopefully better fucking action. The action in the Nolan trilogy was not that good, you know?
Tony's like, did you see Master's new whip? It's actually got a cool purple handle to it. It's pretty dope. It hurts the same amount when you watch it, but it was cool. I did think it was pretty cool looking, the whip that
Yes, we can all
our
be
Overlord dystopian Masters
we can all just be like, you know, endlessly cynical about anything Marvel or DC puts out, but that's like boring.
Bro, what are you talking about? Anything they put out? That's all anybody at all puts out. That's the whole entertainment industry is these films.
Yeah, I know.
It's the only thing that, So the cynical part, how I feel about it is they've taken something that I genuinely have a degree of interest in, but now that's all there is.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if every restaurant only made McDonald's for the rest of time. It's just like, I'm not saying I'm not a McDonald's guy, but god damn it. It's like every week there's a new fucking DC or Marvel movie or show, and it's nauseating.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I get it. Like
it's neat when some of them are good, and it's fun to shit on the bad ones, but man, I would love to see some really phenomenally shitty movies or some really phenomenally good movies also that are original. But anyways, I'm the one who edits this podcast, so I say we close up shop, fellas. But, dude, look at us, 97 eps. I'm proud of us, man. We're about to be trade DJ. 3 digits.
Oh yeah, 3 digits. Trade DJ.
Three digi. Yeah, man, y'all are the best buds and pals I could hope for.
You too, Bob.
Max, by the way, on that curious secret sort of side thing you got going on from an employment standpoint that you were telling me about, any developments on that at all? Or no?
You know, it's kind of on the
It's
DL
kind of on the
for now.
dilly lily.
It's still kind
Alright.
of being developed.
Gotcha. All right. But
I'm excited.
That's cool, man. I'm really happy. I'm happy where you're at right now, man. I'm proud of y'all. Tony, you got 2 strikes left, man. All right.
That's 2 more than I thought I had. So
I'm sorry. You've done 2 strikes. You got 1 left. Is what I mean. I'm sorry. No. Yeah, man. This show just rules. It's just awesome to be able to get together and talk to y'all every week. Don't you feel the same way? I mean, I really enjoy the fuck out of it. It must be the reason I keep doing it. So
yeah, no, it's great. It's 100. It's wonderful. Almost 100 weeks straight. It's crazy.
Almost 100 weeks straight, and I don't think we've skipped a week, have we?
Not all of us. One at a time. We
Yeah,
each
but
have,
but the show has come out every week for 100 weeks straight. Mm-hmm. Is that what you're telling me?
Almost 2
in
years.
3 weeks time.
In 3 weeks' time.
And then in 4 weeks beyond that, it'll be 2 years.
What should we do for our 100th episode? Should we do anything?
Feet reveal.
Feet reveal.
Okay. I don't know about that.
Yeah,
but
no, we won't do that.
Maybe.
Let's do the episode with our feet up on our desks and the camera kind of.
Yeah.
What if we watched like Princess Mononoke and talked about it or something like that? Because I've never seen it.
I haven't
I've
seen
been told
that
that
one either. Been meaning to.
like, well, I mean, everyone loved the watch along episode, but I guess we gotta wait till we're in
how are
person
we
for that.
rightfully going to do that when we're cross country?
But
we can't even have the Zoom stop freezing on us, let alone do that.
I've also been told that the what's his name, Hubie Halloween episode was a classic. So if we like watched a great movie or talked about it or something like that,
I think for our 100th, have you seen Princess Mononoke, Tony?
no.
Okay, I've heard that's one of the greatest films ever made. It's about social ecology to a certain degree. I want to watch it. I say we do that for our 100th episode.
Yeah.
Hit us if you've gotten this far. DM any of us and tell us whether you think that's a good idea. Anyways, this has been motherfucking Boke. We love all of you. Thank you for listening. Enjoy your week. It's going to be a good one. Much love. Talk to you later. Bye.
Peace.